Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Road to Elite. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, then check them out on the channel. Whilst you're there, subscribe. I've got loads of FIFA videos on there with loads more coming up, including lots of new series you won't have seen on any other channel before. I'm also thinking of doing a giveaway soon for subscribers only, probably if I hit 250 subs, so subscribing would make you eligible for that, as well as helping me bring that giveaway to you quicker. If you do want me to do that giveaway, then leave a like on this video as well. So if you haven't seen any of this series already, check out the first episode to see an in-depth run through the rules. The aim is getting Elite Monthly and FUT Champions while starting with a very basic 75 rated team, which can only be upgraded by winning games and can be downgraded by losing games. Every win gains me 2 improvement points, and every loss, -1 improvement point. At the end of each episode, which is 5 matches long, the improvement points tallied up and applied to the team at the beginning of the next episode. Right then guys, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 17 FUT Champions series, Road to Elite. So in the last episode we managed 3 wins out of our 5 matches, so that's slightly worse than the 2 other episodes for this weekend, where we picked up 4 wins in each of them, but hey ho, 3 wins is still pretty decent, gives us 4 improvement points. So as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I was torn between improving the Premier League team or the weaker French Bundesliga hybrid team, and I was leaning towards the Premier League team just because the other team needs big improvement points, whereas this Premier League team, 4 points could go, like I've shown you on the screen, go from one average player in Dele Alli to a top player in Wayne Rooney. So I spent all 4 points on upgrading Ali to Rooney, so might be a bit risky doing that and not touching this weekend team. But this weekend team actually was playing quite well in the last episode, so I'm pretty happy with leaving it as it is. So that's what our 2 teams are going to look like for this episode, where, as you can see, we're currently sitting on 11 wins with 25 games remaining, and I think I needed to average roughly, 23 wins each weekend for Elite. So that is the aim. So we're in a fairly strong position to do that. As mentioned in the previous episode, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you with the highlights of the episodes. Highlights of the matches for this episode. There you see how I got on. Show you the goals and stuff, and then I'll be back once the highlights are finished, and we'll go through what happened. I've decided to do it this way just because I'm trying to get a lot of episodes done in a short space of time. A lot of this footage is pre-recorded, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to record a big bunch at a time, so it's easier for me to just leave you with the highlights instead of just waffling on like I'm currently doing over them for a good 10-15 minutes per episode, as it just wastes time really, and I won't be saying much of any importance at all. So if there is something I need to mention, though, obviously I will mention it. So yeah, like I said, what I'm going to do, I'll leave you with the highlights, and then I'll be back once the highlights are finished. Right then guys, so as you can see, we finished the episode on 3 wins out of 5. Disappointing last match, got absolutely battered, really frustrating way to end it, but 3 wins out of 5 is pretty good going, puts us on 14 wins from 20 matches, so at the halfway point. So if we keep that average up, we finish on 28 wins, which would be massive for this series. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy to just average 3 out. So those 3 wins, same as last episode, 3 wins gets us 4 improvement points. So that's 2 improvement points per win, giving us 6, but then -2 for the 2 defeats. So 4 improvement points again. I'm thinking of maybe using them on this Premier League team. Curtis Davis has been letting us down a fair bit at the back, so I'm tempted to upgrade him. Possibly one of the strikers. I mean, Wilson and Gray have been great for me, but a 75 and 76 rated striker partnership up front isn't really good enough for the weekend league. So I'm torn, because then even this team, then the League On and Bundesliga hybrid, this team needs a lot of work as well. It's going quite well, it's playing fairly well, but it's not going to last. So this team definitely needs improvement as well. So what I'm going to do is, as usual, at the start of the next episode, I'll show you what I've done. That's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and then turn your notifications on, that would be amazing. Doing any of those would be really helpful, because every little thing like that means the world to me. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. The next one will be out in the next day or two, and I hope to see you on that episode as well. So thanks for watching, guys.